Good evening, Marie. Good evening, Rosanna. Hope you both are well. You get a biscuit. What's up with the breathing, Marie? Oh, it's very humid. Yeah, I used to have that problem in Wisconsin. Go outside in the summertime, and as soon as you went outside, your shirt was wet. Good evening, Irish whiskey. How are you doing? And welcome. Alana, good evening and welcome. Glad you could make it. Rosanna said hi, Irish. You had your oxygen all on all day. Well, I hope you're feeling better soon, Marie. Rosanna said, Atlanta, hello. And if you all would, please hit that like button. You got fired. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. You're very welcome, Marie. I do. I hope you feel better real soon. Atlanta saying hi, all. Rosanna said, sorry, Marie. Luna said, sorry, Marie. Hey, give 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 a kiss for Marie. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. There we go. There was a kiss for you. Marie says, hi, Alana. Marie said, hi, sweet Luna. Oh, gosh. Rosanna said, Emily does too, Marie. We know the animals hate it when you don't feel good. Teacup, good evening and welcome. I hope your day is starting out well. Teacup said, hi, Luna. Luna said, oh, my goodness. Am I sick? No. Marie said, hi, Teacup. Rosanna said, hello, Teacup. Metro Sonic, good evening and welcome. How have you been? I hope well. Teacup says it started big hectic, haha. Well, I hope it smooths out for you today, Teacup. Oh, your dog was sick yesterday. Sorry to hear that. Rosanna said, Marie, you're my bestie. You take care. Rosanna said, hi, Metro. Teacup says, Marie, Rosanna, hello, my sisters. Live streams, and I'm about to go to the movie to see Aladdin. Well, that's cool. Okay, I hope you can make it back, Teacup. Marie says, oh, my sweet friend. All right, Teacup, thank you. Well, I hope you do make it back, Teacup. Lennis is, I do have a lot of movies. I haven't been watching a lot of them because I don't have my stereo hooked up to it. Good evening, Happy Lux, and welcome. Well, good Friday to you. Metro says, hope everyone is doing well. I'm well, Happy Lux, and I hope you are. Marie says, hi, Happy. Oh, there's a doggy there, Luna. That must be a hello for you. Luna's doing well. I do like Clint Eastwood as well. I think my favorite movie of his to date is Gran Torino. Not bad. All right. Magnum Force is a good movie. Whoop, luck. Happy Luck says. Good evening, LeBain. How are you? Hey, hey, hey. Woof, woof, woof. She ain't interested in that whooping. Good evening, Tim. Beware the devil woman is watching you. Uh-oh. Hope you had a good day, Tim, and welcome. Metro said, LeBain. Rosanna LeBain, sweet friend. Hello. Alana said, thumbs up. Marie says, hi, sweet LeBain. Metro says, happy. LeBain says, hey, guys. Everybody say hello to LeBain. Happy Luck says, Marie. Rosanna? She's smiling. Metro says, Marie. Happy Lux is just all full of smiles today. Alana says, has anyone in this chat ever suffered from bad depression? Yes, quite often, Atlanta. Happy Luck says, I hope you feel better. She's looking. Happy Luck says, LeBain, woof, woof. Rosanna said, Tim, hello. Tyrol, good evening and welcome. Happy Luck says, Metro, how are you? Lennis is awful. I'm sorry to hear that. Happy Luck says, Atlanta Grossi, me? Metro said, doing great. Marie said, hi, Tyrol. Tim says, good day. Just arthritis in my hip is flaring up. Sorry to hear that, Tim. I said, I'm so down and out. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Everybody say a prayer for Atlanta. Rosanna said, hi, TY. Tim says, hi, Rosanna. LeBain says, forgive me, but I'm going to be silent for a few washing dishes and then got to get ready to run uptown to pick up medicine at the pharmacy, but I'm listening. All right. Thank you, LeBain. Appreciate that. Happy Luck says, using 15 years nonstop. Sirlane 3 times 50. Metro says, Rosanna. Marie says, hi, my friend Tim. LeBain says, hey, Luna. Oh, here you go. Then said, thanks. Happy Luck says, doing 5 times a week, a lot of gym. That is a lot of gym. Still not at 100%. Happy Luck says, Atlanta. Marie says, sorry, Tim, it's this weather doing that to you. Yeah, I get the same here, Tim. When it's cold and rainy. Happy Luck says, Atlanta, what about you? Tim says, Marie, my friend, throw a bucket of holy water across the road. Tyrell says, hey, Marie, hey, Rosanna. Maria says, laughing my butt off, Tim. Rosanna said, LOL, Tim. Oh, I know, Luna. I know. You're just a butt scratching fool. Yes, you are. I know you do that, right? Right? So everybody in here can see what I'm doing, Dad scratching my butt. Ben says, Atlanta, sometimes walking outside or doing a few exercises helps with depression. Yes. Happy Luck says, LeBain. Happy Luck says, LeBain. So I have to walk about 30 kilometers to feel a little bit better, right? Yeah, a lot of times anything to take your mind off of something. Being dormant and sitting around makes you think about it. A lot of times when I'm feeling really bad, I take Luna out and she makes me feel a lot better. Lennis is losing my job because of depression. I was exercising, then stop. I need to go to the gym tomorrow. Yeah, it helps. There you go. Tyrell says, well, got to do my knee exercises. I dislocated my knee earlier. Well, sorry to hear that, Tyrell. And hope your knee feels better. If you're heading out, man, thanks for coming in. Much love to you and bless you. You're so grateful for your dog. I am mine too, Atlanta. They're always there to give you a hug. The Bane says another thing is your body requires sunlight. Being inside isn't good all the time. No. Well, I sit under the grow lights sometimes, Stephanie, so I guess I'm covered, right? Mitchell says I've made a lot of changes ever since I retired from working for good almost 3 years ago, and a lot of things have returned in my favor. Luna, come, come, good girl. Come up, up. Oh, there she is. There's my baby. And then it says, Happy Lux. Then it says, Atlanta. Yeah, eating healthy helps a lot. Then it says, Atlanta pets help so much. They love you unconditional. That's very true. Metro says, staying hydrated and healthy and have plenty of protein and fiber, what the body needs. Atlanta says, Happy Lux. Tim says, LeBain, you mean I shouldn't sleep in the coffin all day? No, that's not good, Tim. Not unless you got a grow light in there with you. Marisa, true, Rosanna. Lana said, he is wonderful. Happy Lux is Tim's world. No. Now stay here, Luna. Stay here. Stay here with Daddy. Look, I'll give you a biscuit. Happy Lux is Tim world. No. Happy Lux is Tim's world only between 6 max, 9 hours max. Happy Lux says if you sleep more than 9 hours, you're getting very, very tired. Tim's world. Lana says I was staying in the house makes it worse. Yes, it does. If you sit in the house, it makes you think about things, you know. Happy Lux is Atlanta true. Ice Rose, good evening and welcome. Hope you had a great day. Thank you for coming. Timsville said, Happy Lux. Okay, I'll cut back. Too much. No, you just got done with the butt scratching. We're not going to spend this whole live stream me scratching your ass. Thank you very much. I love you and I want you to sit over here. You ain't going to get biscuits over there. No, you got to sit over here. Come on. Sit up here. No, up here. Marie said, Hi, Ice Rose. Rosanna says, It does, Atlanta. Even if you don't feel like it, go for a short walk. Smell the air and listen to the birds. Yes. Happy Lux says, Sleeping too much is not healthy either. No. Lana said, Hi, Ice Rose. Rosanna said, Ice Rose, hello. No, this morning the sun was out for about an hour, and Luna and I went out there and I pulled some wood apart to build some tomato cages for my tomato plants. Lana said, Thanks. Well, we hope you're feeling better, Lana. I know depression can be a terrible thing. Come on, Luna, up. Come on, up. Go sit with you. Want to sit over here? Sit over here with Daddy. Come on. Sit here with Daddy. Sit here with me. Oh, there's my beautiful girl. There she is. There she is. Look over here. Look. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yes. Thanks everybody for coming in. When you do, hit that like button, please. Every time someone hits that like button, I'll give Luna a kiss right on her nose. Oh, and she likes that too. Christy, good evening and welcome. Oh, someone said hello. And it's especially when you're all alone in a different state. Yeah. I don't get much company here. Luna keeps me company. Marie says, Hi, sweet Christy. Oh gosh. There was two more hits on the like button. Man, you got two more kisses. Because she kind of acts like she didn't like that. Christy says, Hi, Marie. She says, human breath. Yuck. Luna, I love you. I love you. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. I know. Jenny said, I hit it before you were here, so you need to give her one for me. Okay. Oh my goodness. You know what? Be honest with you. I love to give her kisses. Ooh. Hello, Alicia. I hope you had a great day. Rosanna said, Christy, hello. Marie says, hi, Alicia. Oh, there you go. Alicia said, hello, Rosanna. I love you. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. You got me on that one. Christy said, hi, Bubble Anna. Good evening, Bubble Anna. I hope you had a great day. Bubble Anna said hi to you. Lisa said hello, Christy. Rosanna said hi, Bubble. Christy said hi, Bubble. Everyone say hi, Bubble. Luna said hi, Bubble. Hi, Luna girl. Oh, put that ear down. We want you to stay beautiful. Lisa said hello, Bubble. Huh, that's a lighter. Oh, you're going to lick the lighter, huh? Bubble said hello, hello to my many friends. Christy said hi, Alicia. Big Steve, good evening and welcome. Hope you had a great day. Marie says hi, Bubble. Big Steve said hello. Big Steve, I wanna ask you, man, because I did watch your video. You want me to take that wrench away? Alicia said, Big Steve, hello. Rosanna said hi, Steve. Alicia said hello, Big Steve. Alicia said, so good to see you, Grandpa and Luna. Love you guys. Love you too. All right. We don't get any of that drama stuff in here, Big Steve, like other places do. And the way I like to do things, if I ever have a problem with one of my mods, I ain't gonna call them out in a live stream. That's terrible. People only do what they think they should do. But we're cool. Uh-oh, Steve ate it all. Bubble Anna showing a heart. Well, thank you. Oh my gosh. This is my world right here. Yes. This is my furry world right here. Oh my gosh, you're such a good baby. Hey, you know I love you. Do you know that? I know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Tim says hi, Alicia. Tim said Scrapple. Alicia said, oh, she's so cute. She is. Bubble Anna said, that's wonderful. Yes, Luna's my baby. She knows it too. Yeah. She knows. Look at that beautiful tongue sticking out there and that beautiful face. I know. Oh, and neck kisses. Oh, gosh, that tickles. Yeah, there goes that tongue. Happy Luck says, woof, woof. Oh, LeBain says, Luna girl. Everybody loves Luna. Bubble said, what is her name and how? She is 4 years old and her name is Luna. Bubble Anna. She says, oh, hello, LaBain. LaBain says, hi, Alicia. Yep, this is Luna Love. Alicia said, hello, happy. Well, thank you. I think she's beautiful as well. And she was a rescue dog. She come right into my house and rescued me. Didn't you, Luna? You rescued your daddy. I tell you, she gives me so much more than just food and a place to live, huh? That's a small price to pay for all the love that this girl has. Oh, Alicia said hello. She's my girl. She's going to get all my love until the day that one of us leaves this earth. Yes. Oh, she's laying her head down. Yes, Luna, you will. You get daddy's love for always. Because you're a good girl. Huh? She said, well, you need to put the camera down a little bit so everybody can see my face. She said, so nice. Thank you. She's a sweetheart. Oh, there. Make sure that you're all pretty and everything, huh? I know. Oh my goodness. I think she does, Christy. I think she knows she's a star. The Bane says we are all here genuinely for Grandpa and Luna. Alicia says, Amen, LaBain. Rosanna said, yes, LaBain. Marie said, that's right, LaBain. See, I would let Luna drink out of my glass, but she's like kind of like a 2-year-old drinking out of a soda bottle. About half of it goes back. No, that's okay, Stephanie. Marie said, it's good, LaBain. I mean, that does happen sometimes. Someone new comes in, and that's cool. But I always have the same beautiful, wonderful people, so definitely not I don't have to ever be worried about being called a sub for sub channel. People come in here looking for Luna Loves. Yes, right from this girl. Oh my, I know. First an ear kiss. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love your ear kisses. Lisa said, oh, obviously, Grandpa. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that do that. I'm letting mine, and I'm guilty of that myself. I'm letting mine come more naturally now, though. I go to people I enjoy watching on their live streams. Because when you do the other ones, I've seen it happen. It can be very depressing. You get 15 new friends, and the next day you lost those 15 and two more. So obviously, there's a lot of people out there that ain't as honest as Grandpa. Huh, Luna? Oh, you're shedding wicked bad, sweetheart. Yeah. And ain't nothing wrong with helping people out. I just don't. I get really frustrated with the whole system when it works like that. I did that until I got to 1K, but I met you guys in someone's networking live though. Yeah, well, it's different, Alicia. The people that are here are coming here all the time. If you guys pick up a sub from new people, that's a great thing. And hopefully they keep you and come and watch you and support you. Huh, Luna? We want everybody on YouTube to be happy, don't we? Yes. Oh, don't leave, please. Don't leave. There we go. You can sit up. There you go. Oh, we're so beautiful. You are so beautiful. You know it too, don't you? Look right there. Yeah, look right there. Oh my goodness. She said, but Dad, the camera's over there. Alicia said, true, but no, I don't go to those lives anymore. No, me neither. Another thing that frustrates me a lot. These people have big channels. You go in and say hello, and no one says hello to you, and a lot of times the host doesn't even say hi to you because they're so busy. You know, I like the I like the one-on-one conversations that we can have here. Janice says it's like reading a book. If it's not your interest, you don't read it, and if the channel does not interest you, you don't watch. Very true. Ben says there's still good people out there, but it becomes obvious, and some all they want is a sub. Gotta weed those kind out. Yeah. Oh, Levine, you're not talking about those ones that come and leave a comment. I just subbed you. Come and sub me, and then they leave that on my 30-second intro. I mean, there's a lot. There's a couple I watched that probably wouldn't even consider me worth watching, but I find them funny. Alicia's smiling, laughing. I love you. Oh, I know, sweetheart. Oh, you didn't like that, huh? Here, she sneezed. Alicia said there are many like that. Yeah, there's a couple that I watch just because they do crazy things. One one is the Bell Life. I really enjoy them. They're a couple of weightlifting guys, and they do things like what was it the other day? They ate fish sauce. Kicking it with Karen. Good evening and welcome. Kicking it with Karen is new. Please show her some love if you would. She was on Alicia's live earlier. Very nice lady. Rosanna said, kicking it with Karen beyond sauerkraut. Hi. The basis, hey, Karen. Alicia said, Karen, hello. Yes, and welcome. I hope you had a great day. See, now a lot of times I can tell you this from experience. You go on smaller channels and you get to meet people and build a relationship with them, and then the people that stay and watch them, you build a relationship with them too. Christy said, "Hi there, kicking it with Karen." Happy Luck says, "Where's Luna?" Luna got down. Whoop whoop, Luna, come on. There's nothing over there, darling. You want to come back over here and get a biscuit? Oh, you want it? Come on. Come on. Come on. Do you want it? Sit. Can you sit? Oh, that's such a good girl. Oh, wow. Do you want it? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Well, tell me. Oh, tell me. Oh, good girl. Kicking it with Karen says, "I didn't have a great day." Oh, you're welcome. I hope your day ends up better for you. Yes, that's exactly right, LeBain. You know, I know because she was in Alicia's live stream and she stayed right there. She didn't come in and get a couple of subs and then go out like a lot of people do. Alicia said, "Karen, thank you so much for stopping by my live this morning and hanging there with us for all." Yes. Karen says, "Hello, Christy." Karen says, "Love you, Luna." Oh, you did have a great day. Okay, well, great. Oh, you did. Well, I got that mixed up, and thank you for correcting me. Karen says, "Hello, One Peaceful Mind." Alicia, you are welcome. LeBain says, "Yes, I seen her." Yeah, and she stuck around, Stephanie. You know, they think people don't watch that stuff, you know, but people do. And I hope, Karen, that you can be a regular. At least come in every once in a while and talk to everybody. A lot of good people in here. Everyone in here is good people. Ben says she got you, Karen. Thank you, Stephanie. Appreciate that. Karen seems like a very nice lady. Ben says, "Karen, got your bell. I meant gonna leave you love, Karen, and a few after live." Oh, I remind you of your grandpa? Well, there. Glad to hear that. Alicia says, "Have you guys seen LeBain's chocolate cake?" Oh, that cake, man. Every time I look at one of her videos, I get the munchies. Oh, you're very welcome, Karen. Like I said, there's a lot of nice people in here. And you can come and have a good chat with people, you know, no drama. Yes, she does, Stephanie. She does seem loving. Marie says, "Yum, Alicia." Rosanna said, "I did." Benny says, "Haha, thank you, Alicia." Oh, that cake. And 3 different kinds of chocolate, you know. It's about gone. Well, it would have been. If I'd have been around, Stephanie, that cake would have been gone the day it was made. And I'd have been sitting on the couch going, "Oh, you're totally trying that recipe." My daughter told me that I needed to make that, Stephanie, and film it while I was doing it. She watches it on Facebook. You leaving, Happy Lux? Thank you so much for coming. Bless you and much love. Marissa's got you, Alicia. Yeah, see you next time. Thanks again. Benny says, "Take care, Happy Lux." Mary says, "Bless you, Happy Lux." Karen says, I'm running your LeBain Soapery playlist right now. Thank you, Karen. Got some interesting stuff there. That girl can cook. Janice said, LeBain's cake will put you in a happy coma. Exactly. Ben says, you'll love it. Do try it. Lisa said, Karen has a video about homemade sausages. I don't eat pork, but they looked amazing. I don't eat pork either, but man, I like me some beef sausages. What part of the world are you from, Karen? Where you're making your own sausages? I grew up in Wisconsin. We ate a lot of sausages there, bratwurst. Ben says, oh, Karen, please, no need to do that, sweetie. Just being a true friend is amazing. Ben says, Rosanna sugar coma. Minnesota, see, there you go. There you go to I kind of had that thought when you had uh, the sauerkraut in your name because in Wisconsin it was sauerkraut or potato at dinner or sometimes both. I've been to Minnesota. I went to a butter factory there. Oh yeah, brats and beer. Yeah, yeah, brats are a wonderful thing. You can't get brats like they don't make brats like that here, and they don't make Limburger cheese here either. The bank says whoop whoop Minnesota. Yeah, I remember the joke about that. People wearing T-shirts with a giant mosquito on it, and it said Minnesota state bird. Rosanna said I was there also and lived in Michigan. That's how they eat. Yeah, oh, a lot of brats. It's all about meat and potatoes. Oh, lemon blueberry with lemon curd drizzle. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. Lemon goes very well with chocolate milk also. Marie says yum Lebain. Rosanna said Lebain lemon anything is my favorite. Oh, I love lemon pies. Lisa says oh Lebain, I love everything lemon. Chrissy says sounds delicious Lebain. It does. The lemon pie I think is about the only thing that Hostess didn't screw up when someone bought them. Good evening, the Animal Papa. Well, thank you for the like and welcome. I hope you had a great day. Everyone say hi to the Animal Papa. Ben says, yes, I'm going to have lemon cream cheese buttercream for the frosting. Oh, my goodness. Marie says, me too. Christy said, hi, Animal Papa. Rosanna said, hi, Animal. The Ben says, hi, Animal. And Alicia said, hi, Animal. They are. I hope you feel welcome, Animal Papa. Animal Papa comes in here all the time as well. Marie says, hi, Animal. Much love to you too as well, Animal Papa. Hope your day was wonderful. I got a couple hours of sunshine this morning. Like I said, tore some wood apart that I'm going to build my tomato cages with. Until the sun went over. Rosanna, the black flies are coming out right at this moment. They're flying all around you. They're not biting yet, which is weird. They do that in the early spring and in the fall, if you remember. They're everywhere. They want to land on you and stuff, but they're not biting. Animal Papa said, Marie, 1351. Yeah, I know the black flies are terrible. It doesn't help me on cutting back smoking because smoke is about the only thing that uh, keeps them away. Animal Papa said Rosanna 258. Oh no no. Here you go, sweetheart. You're being so good. You are. You scratch your belly. Oh, I know. I know. Put your leg right up. Put your leg right up. There you go. There you go. He says, okay, going to be silent, Grandpa, throwing some pants on to run the pharmacy, but I'll keep you going. All right, thank you. Well, yes, don't go there without any pants on. My goodness. Lisa says thumbs up. She's throwing kisses. Animal Papa said Christy 148. I'm keeping myself hydrated though as the temperature goes up. See my little heart cup, my heart glass there. Isn't that special? You know what this is actually was made for? Is you put noodles in there, pasta, and pour boiling water in there and put a top on it. Karen says, I am here but uploading a video for my premiere tonight. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll keep the tab open and the chat running. Well, thank you, Karen. We'll have to go watch that video. I don't know the watching the cooking videos sometimes though, man. Especially those ones where it's chocolate on chocolate on chocolate, or one homemade sausages. Oh my goodness. Lisa said, "Nice glass, Grandpa. I want to find some good gluten-free beer." Much love to you as well, Animal Papa. I didn't know beer had gluten in it. There's an ad that comes on all the time on people's videos that they say that French fries and beer is vegan. Lisa said, "Much love, Animal." Chris Peck and three cats. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your hamster. We always hate to lose our pets. They're our family. Rosanna said, "Hi, Chris. Sorry to hear that." Yes. Some people actually just get animals for selfish reasons, but if you have an animal and you're treating it right, you love that just as much as as one of your family members. Lisa said, "Oh, Chris, that's terrible." Chris says, "He went peacefully in my hand." Well, again, I'm sorry to hear that, but I know when the day comes, I'm going to hate it, but I'm going to be right there holding my Luna tight. Or if it's the other way around, I know my youngest son will make sure that Luna's there with me. And that's a relief knowing if something happened to me because Luna Garrel here gets along very well with my son and my granddaughters and his wife and his two dogs. She would stay right over there at their house. If I went out in the car and got in, she'd stay right there. Lisa said, "Of course." Oh my God, so sad, right? Animal Papa said, "If anybody likes fish tanks, different animals, and different outdoor activities, just watch and leave. No, ring that bell, and I'll do the same." Animal Papa said, "Sorry to hear that, Chris." Yeah, a few weeks ago, my son's cat passed away, and he'd been with all of us for, geez, about 17 years. He was a good boy. Sure hated to lose him. Though it was very sad, Animal Papa said, "Sorry to hear that, Chris." And Marie said, "So sorry, Chris. Luna can come over there now." Yeah, it does, Animal Papa. He was a good boy, Mr. Kit Kat. He used to like to play fetch with that pull off thing on the top of milk cartons, and he'd bring it back and drop it at your feet. Animal Papa says, "Hi, Luna. Hey, hi, Luna." Yes, it is. If I get another female boxer, I think it's going to be Ara, which in Filipino means sun, which is another cool name. Luna's a beautiful girl, and she knows it. Lisa said, "When I was a kid, my cats would get killed on the street all the time. It was terrible." Yeah, yeah, that happened to me 2 years ago with my cat, Mr. Gray Smoke, right in front of me and my son. And the person that hit him just sped right off. And it's a terrible thing to witness because cat he died instantly, but they do that flip thing, and it is a terrible thing to watch. And he's my son saying, "Do something for him, do something for him." And I knew he was gone. He was a good boy. He's right outside next to my steps because that's where if I would go somewhere and he was outside when I come home, that's where he would be laying next to my steps waiting for me to let him in. But the animals, they come into your life and they love you and you love them, and it's sad, but it's also very nice as well that you were able to have them into your life. I'm grateful for this girl every day, and I still ask myself all the time how anybody could give her up. My Luna is just like my weapon. You'll get her from my cold dead hands. Lisa said, "Yeah, it's true." Animal Papa said they were more loyal than people. Yep. All this girl wants is her loves and cuddle and her food and a nice warm place to stay. and, well, someone to come and lean against when someone in the neighborhood shooting off fireworks. Yes, they are loyal. They are. She's loved. I let her know that every day. Huh, Luna, every single day your daddy shows that he loves you. Yes. Oh, I know. Oh, I know, huh? Oh my gosh. You have the softest belly. There you go. There you All right, 17 likes. I think I may hit 20 tonight. That'd be wonderful. Animal Papa said I've seen fish tanks, 7 fish tanks, 3 dogs, 1 cat, and a redfoot tortoise, a corn snake, and a rabbit. Well, there you go. You got a house full. I have to tell you, corn snakes are wonderful too. Gotta gotta be a little careful with them. I found out when they're young because they're really quick, really easy to get out of your hand. But they grow into be a beautiful animal. My son has a rabbit. I can't even remember his name. I just for giggles I call him Stu. Luna's quite interested in that rabbit. She she stands right on her hind legs to look in the cage. She sees animals like that, and that instinct comes out in her. And Papa said, "Yes, they are real quick. They are awesome. They are. They're a wonderful snake. You know, garter snakes are as well. As soon as they get rid of that little hissy fit that they have when you pick them up, and then they poop on you, they calm right down. I've had uh, garter snakes give birth in fish tanks before, and as soon as they're live bears, just like boa constrictors, and as soon as they come out, they are ready to eat. Give them a trout worm. Yep, but corn snake is a pretty garden snake. Yeah, they're pretty much related. Lisa said, I'm very blessed and lucky. I've never had any terrible disappointment with people in my life, so I really can't say anything. I'm really thankful for that. Well, you are lucky, Alicia. Rosanna said, I need to go doggy duty. I'll check back. I'll leave your live running. Thank you, Rosanna. Emily calls. Good evening, Trey, and welcome. Hope you had a good day. Rosanna said, hey, Trey. Marie said, okay, Rosanna. Rosanna said, oh, yes, she does. Oh, gosh. I have to tell you, I sit here and I pet her and I think, how did I ever live without her? Lisa said, hello, Trey. Because Luna is such a good girl. Animal Papa said, make sure to give this great host a big thumbs up. Thank you, Animal Papa. Appreciate that. One of these days, Alicia said, I did, yay. One of these days, I'm going to be streaming outside from my garden when the sun comes out. I love having you come in. Yeah, I used to have boa constrictors, Animal Papa, and I thought one day it was a good idea because my female Nala was over 8 foot long. She was a big girl, and I thought one day I'd try feeding her a chicken, and she was scared to death of that chicken. I ain't scared to death. That chicken ended up in a roasting pan. Trace says, "Hey, Marie and Alicia." But right where I'm sitting at here, I used to have a cage here in the living room that was a big piece of glass, and it was a walk-in cage. I should have stuck with that. Welcome back, Teacup. Glad you could make it back. Because boa constrictors still at the pet stores will sell for. You can sell them to the pet stores for $100. You had a rainbow boa years ago when I was a kid. Now, how is the temperament with that, Animal Papa? I know I had not my red tails were beautiful, but I had a nice, huh? I had one from another kind of boa, not a red tail, that was nasty, man. I don't care what you did, it would bite you every time you try to pick it up. Teacup says, yes, I'm about to get ready to work and then drive to work again. Teacup says, the Animal Papa, good to see you. Hope you're having a good evening. Thank you, Teacup. Yeah, let me look here. And I can tell you, living in Maine, Rosanna can tell you, is they can say the weather will be one thing. Like it's supposed to start raining here at 10 o'clock tonight. Right on up through tomorrow. But I've had it. Animal Pup says it was real cool, but it's one of the hardest to care for. I imagine they're hard to. A lot of snakes, a lot of times, ball pythons, they're hard to feed. Teacup says, Alicia, I missed you. Teacup's smiling hearts. Thank you, Teacup. The Animal Papa says, same to you, Teacup. Oh yeah, Luna's out. She got her leg cranked up here on my lap because she knows that way there I can reach all the way down on her belly, which she loves. We got rain tomorrow, then clouds on Saturday, and a thunderstorm on Sunday. You know that the weather changes so much here in Maine because of that vortex. You got the northern wind coming down from Canada and the southern wind coming up. And depending on which one's stronger, it can blow a storm away, or it can around and spins around for days. Yeah, she does love that. She loves her belly scratched. I know, sweetheart. uh, she's grown to expect things like that. Alicia said, guys, I got to go get cigarettes from my husband. I'll be right back. Okay, Alicia. Be careful. Be safe. I know how. I don't know how he gets, but I know how I'd be without my cigarettes, especially in the morning. Oh my goodness, that's probably the worst time for a smoker that drinks coffee. Marie said, "Bless you, Alicia." Alicia said, "Yeah, exactly." Teacup says, "See you shortly, Alicia." Alicia said, "Thank you, Marie. Be right back." Alicia said. Animal Papa said, "I get crazy without mine." Oh, I do too, man. You know, my whole lifestyle would have to change when I try to quit. I couldn't, because I like to smoke cigarette after cigarette when I'm drinking my coffee in the morning. And a lot of people compare cigarettes to smoking to a heroin addiction. You pretty much have to completely change everything that you did around. You know, one thing, because I've tried it, it don't work hanging around other people that smoke. I mean, to me, and I seen it because I used to work at a bar. Somebody that give up drinking and then go hang out at a bar. I couldn't do that myself. Just like I quit for 8 months at work, and someone came to work one day. Big Steve says, "You need to smoke." I hear you, man. I roll my own, Big Steve. You too, Animal Papa? Yeah, in the morning, man. Yeah, I mean that's what they compare nicotine addiction, Marie, to the same as heroin. I can't actually compare it myself because I've never done heroin. I've never. I went to a few places where people were sitting on the floor and leaning against the wall, passed out with drool coming out of their mouth. So I never really understood. Yes, it is, Big Steve. It is the worst, man. I quit for 8 months, and someone came to work, and I was talking with them out on the porch, and they pulled out a cigarette, and I said, "Give me one of those." I lit that thing up, and I got so dizzy I thought I was going to pass out. But just I had to stop at the store and get me some so I could have another. It's it's slowly taken my life, but there's not a whole lot of things out there that I enjoy. Just so happens cigarettes is one of them. Heroin, devil. Yeah, I had two sons that were addicted. Animal Papa. Thank God they both got off in it. Yeah, they will do anything and everything to be able to get that. And here, unfortunately, in Maine, it was going through like a cycle. The people couldn't get their heroin. They would get the opiate pills and grind them up and snort them. But now it's to the point where the heroin is cheaper than the pills, and they've been mixing it with fentanyl. So that's the biggest problem here in Maine. You don't have major crime anymore. It does. It does. Well, you know, just like anything else, you gotta reach that rock bottom part. Some people never do, but it does. I had one boy that went all the way to Florida to a rehab center. I tell you, here they have the places where they go get that other drug that they give you when Yeah, fentanyl is bad. That drug they give people that are staying off in heroin. That's a couple towns over, and my my son went there to get his, and he said there were people in the line selling packets of heroin. Yes, a lot of people do, Animal Papa. Especially, when, like I said, they mix that cheap stuff up with it, gives it that extra boost, and it makes it cheaper. It's like when they used to put baby laxative in cocaine. I've done some things in my day, trust me, but heroin was never one of them. Back in the '60s and '70s, someone handed something to you, you popped it in your mouth. Thank God I have a natural fear of needles, and cockroaches. Yes, heroin shows no discrimination at all. Rich, poor, they don't care. Male, female. Again, like I said, I don't see what people see in it. I've asked people, and they said, it's the most. I said, I seen you. You're leaning against the wall. Your head's hanging down. You got drool coming out of your mouth. And they look at me and say, "Yeah, but it's the best feeling in the world." I guess it's an out of body experience. Who knows? It's not one of those things that I ever want to experiment with. Never did. Never will. Like I said, I've done some crazy things. back when they were making the stuff on top of the stove. Papa says I don't try a few drinks and I'm good. Yeah, Animal Papa, I might drink once or twice a year. My choice is my medicine, my smoke, and not just for physical pain, but for antidepressant and I guess mental stability. I'll put it that way. Luna. Luna likes the stems, and I think a lot of times that really helps her. So I tell you, the person where she came from, they had her on Prozac, and I never heard of such a thing. Your cigs are what you really do. Yeah, they're very relaxing as well. But I never knew that they give animals Prozac. I guess she was ADD or something. I don't know. She don't like her toes rubbed. All right, I'll stop. Put your leg back up. Sorry. But no, I never knew that. Yeah, they had her on Prozac, and I know there's a lot of times when she's. I guess what happened, from what I was told, that I think she got the neighbor's cat. I mean, she don't like cats, and she don't like. Well, I don't know if she don't like them. She just wants to eat them, and she's the same way with squirrels and birds. But I guess she killed the cat, and if there's you can tell that if someone's yelling, she gets scared of that. She's scared of fireworks. I think she got left alone a lot, and I've done a lot of myself. I've done a lot of research on boxers because I want to get more of them, you know. And one of the biggest things with the boxers that they hate is being left alone. They hate that. And a lot of them will take and chew your furniture up. And I mean, chew it up right into shreds. And Papa said, people are crazy these days. That's because they don't walk her enough and get her. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And as soon as the yard gets a little harder, she got a 100-foot runner going. She loves to play ball. Yes, she does. She put on a little fat. And I'm sure sometimes she wishes I was a little more active, but I get her out at least once a day. They do hate being left alone, and a lot of the bulldogs and boxers and ones like that have that extra energy. Uh, they tend to do bad things. Welcome back, Alana. I hope you're feeling better. But I've learned to I've learned to deal with Luna's habits, learn to accept them. Christy said, "Welcome back, Atlanta." Lana said, "Thanks." Marie said, "Welcome back, Atlanta." But you know what I always think of? I look at her and how sweet she is and how loving and how she is with kids and everybody she meets. And you know, I heard she was abused, so she probably got hit, which is very unfortunate. And I don't understand it. I can tell you, a boxer wants to please you. They do. They just have these instinctive moments at certain times that where they go back to being a dog. They were they were bred for hunting, that or uh, protection. But I would imagine, like a lot of other dogs, you'd have to do some pretty when they train dogs to be mean. A lot of times, some people are mean with the dog to make them mean, which is sad. I don't know if you can see boxers have web feet. This is Aqualuna. She's okay with me doing that. She was just snoring. She don't care. It's funny. It's funny after you've been with someone for a while. I take her outside now and she'll poop right in front of me. She don't get embarrassed at all. Ain't that something? Shit happens after you've been together for a couple years. Oh, no, no. I guess the honeymoon's over, right? Papa said, if you think about it, when people domesticated dogs back in the cowboy day, the dog was always following right behind and always with them. They are not meant to just sit around. Yes, they are. They want to be led. But that's why one reason why uh, I use a harness when I take her for a walk is when she goes outside, she gets that in her head that she's going to dictate on how that walk's going to be. And without that harness, this girl will pull me right up the road. But yes, they do want to follow, and they want to. One thing like with Luna, she's with male dogs. She wants to play. The female dogs, the first thing she wants to know is if you're going to challenge me, and if they're going to challenge her, then it's on. But as soon as they get over that, then they're fine. She's fine with my son's two golden retrievers now. And I don't know if any of y'all you can look up a picture for it. I did. They called him a golden boxer. It's a it's a golden retriever and a boxer, and they're a beautiful dog as well. But I need to get her one of those longer leashes, one of those that comes out of the thing you hold in your hand there, goes out about 15 foot. All right, Marie, thank you so much for coming in. Bless you. You have a good night. Hope you're feeling better. Much love to you. Captain Awesome said, anyone seeing that new Aladdin movie? There was someone in here earlier, Captain Awesome said they were going. Have you seen it? All right, will you sleep well, Marie? Christy said, take care, Marie. Yes, God bless you too, Marie. You're planning to? We said, bless you, Christy. I don't go to the movies much. I guess because a lot of times you wait 6 or 7 months and it's either on Netflix or it's on Blu-ray. You don't go much either anymore? No, I don't. Though they did the theater here in town a few years back, they did update it. Grandpa said if you use an old school leash around the neck, like a slip lead, it's called, she won't pull as much. Yeah. Well, I have Animal Pop. I have one of those that's it's kind of like a choker as well, and she would pull on that until she choked herself. But the harness thing I have, they can't. When it's down around their chest here, they she can't get that power that she can. Yeah, that's true, Captain Awesome. Here right on the way to the theater, you can walk by a convenience store, and they have a bunch of the same candy in there that they sell at the theater. So you kind of fill your pockets up. Yeah, I'm not going to pay $5 for uh, a small thing of popcorn that's got fake butter on it, or $3 for a four thing of Reese's cups. No, it ain't going to happen. But they, like I said, they updated the theater. They did a good job with that. It's all in Dolby Surround now. I mean, in a couple towns over, they have an IMAX, which I went to the one at Disneyland when I was in California, and that can actually be pretty freaky. And Papa said movies are real expensive. They are. Like I said, you can buy it. Geez, you wait a year and you can get the same movie up at Wally World for $5. Captain Austin over $40 for two movie tickets and a large popcorn and two sodas. Wow, wow, that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. Now, if I had a date was gonna take him to the movie, and we was, let's say, really close, I'd pick the drive-in. We still have a drive-in here in town. Go up there and you still stick the little speaker in the window. Then for a while, one owner had it to where uh, you could play it through your car stereo. Welcome back, Alicia. Captain Austin says we don't have a drive-in. Always wanted to try it though. Oh, they're pretty cool. There's only a handful in the U.S. still, Captain Austin. Alicia said, "Hello, Captain." Captain says, "Hey, Alicia." Ooh. She says we still have a drive-in here with three screens. Wow, that's a big one. I liked it when they had it so you could play it through your car stereo because I had a car stereo that was 1,000-watt stereo at the time. You got it there, Captain Awesome. And it's not that expensive, so if you don't watch a lot of the movie, that's okay. No more around there, Animal Pop, and no, a lot of places don't have it. I think we have two here in Maine. In small towns, you know, they get a good movie in there. They usually play two movies, and one of them is really good. They can draw enough people in there to pay their bills with no problems. Yeah, that is way back. Theme parks are good. That's a that's a good date. When I was a younger man, I would do something like that because I used to like to go on the crazy rides. Now most of them make me turn green. All right, Teacup. If you're leaving, thank you so much for coming in and bless you and much love. Drive safe and please enjoy your day. I know that can be hard to do at work sometimes, but do your best. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for staying. Don't be typing though when you're driving. Lisa said, "Much love, Teacup. You might be getting a part-time job soon. Cool. Yes, we all want you to have a good day, Teacup. Well, you're welcome to keep listening. Just don't be typing though when you're driving down the road. Those ones that work by talking. Those would be great if they didn't substitute some of the words that you say. You have to be real careful with that. You got to proofread before you send it. Alicia said, "Wish I could drive." Me too, Alicia. I haven't had a car for 2 years. but I'm gonna work on it for this year. Yeah, they're trying to make it. They already did in Minnesota. But, it is a dangerous habit. Yeah, public transportation there. We don't have any. We have cabs, but you go from here to a quarter mile up the road. It's uh, $5. I never did. I can't drive. I'm legally blind on both eyes. Cars nowadays have it so you can speak out loud to text on your phone while you drive, so you don't have to touch your phone. Yeah, but a lot of times they don't. What's Mendo breath, Big Steve? A lot of times, Captain Awesome, they don't. The words that you're saying aren't what it's spelling out. I found that on my phone, on Messenger. Teacup says it's okay. Oh, there you go. Mendo breath. Okay, I've never heard of that. Yeah, they'll get better as the tech gets better. They have some technology out there. They have those Teslas that uh, will drive themselves. Do you know that? It's like with your cell phone uh, when you got it turned on. They know the rest of the world knows where you're at down to the distance of a shoebox on this planet. Big Brother wants every word you say. Yeah. Yeah, the one I like, Alicia, the Tesla, it's a $150,000 car, but it's also a seven passenger, uh, uh, zero to what, 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. Well, we do here in Maine too, but it's also my medicine, Big Steve. No, I'm not Captain Awesome. I'd be up for owning a Honda scooter right at the moment. Yeah, Maine just did that a year ago, Big Steve. But I need to renew my prescription. Lisa, Lisa said I don't like Alexa though, regardless of her creepiness. Alicia, he's talking. Well, I'm not at the moment because the last time I needed to go have it renewed, Big Steve, I didn't have the $150 to do it. Yeah, you do too there too, Rosanna. And you know what? I could tell you from experience, Big Steve, that it works very well for all three of those. I remember when I had a thing done on my back and they give me these pain pills, and I took one of those pain pills, and I'm thinking to myself, I had to go to the bathroom. My legs wouldn't move. And it didn't, it just made my head all loopy, but didn't take away the pain. I believe so too, Captain Awesome. Alicia says, I wish it was legal here. A lot of places, I know there's a lot of places down south. You can drive down the street with a beer between your legs, but if you get caught with a joint, you go to Angola for 2 years. Like anything, it's a drug. You do it for what you need. If you abuse it, you can have problems. Yeah, same here, Rosanna. You have to be 21. Alicia said New Jersey is terrible for that. There is some states that are very terrible. Captain Awesome said, I stay away from weed now. Nothing against it. I just don't want to get in trouble with the cops. Yeah, I hear you. You know, one reason that a lot of states don't legalize it is because it would take place. It would replace a lot of prescription drugs. Excuse me, and I do mean a lot of prescription drugs, especially for depression. And if you look, I could tell you I was a mental health worker for 21 years, and some of the pills that people take, man, it's unreal. You know, it the pills would cause diabetes. People would go from 120 pounds to 220 pounds, and it is about that, Captain Awesome. It is. Christy said exactly, and I know that they don't want to. Mental health patients in Maine, if they're in an agency, the agency won't let them smoke, even though it's legal, because it's still against federal law. Lisa said, I don't smoke though, but I know awesome people who do, and it's better than any medicine you could ever take. Exactly. I haven't taken my psych meds in 15 years thanks to marijuana. Well, there you go, Big Steve. They don't want to hear that though. I worked with so many people, man, that's exactly what they needed to do. From having, you know, a really bad day, and instead of lashing out, I worked with one client. I said, you know what? When you go in, it was a female. I said, you go into your room. What you're doing there is your business. I ain't going to open the door and come in there and see what you're doing. So she'd go in there and smoke. Big Steve says it keeps me low and slow, just how I like to be. There you go. Lisa said, Big Steve, that's awesome. It is, man, because I'll tell you, the side effects on any medication sometimes is worse than what you're treating. May cause stroke, depression, suicidal acts. I mean, come on. Mother Earth is so much better for you. No, and you know what? I've seen that for so many years, Big Steve. And then when that starts wearing off, they pump it up even more. Yep, Thorazine is a bet, no joke. Animal Papa said, "Good job, Big Steve." Yeah, man, I'm happy for you on that. You can see the difference. People can actually. I tell you, here in Maine, once you get in the system, you stay in the system, and they pump you full of so many things that, I mean, it's terrible. Not to Captain Awesome, not to be racist, but made it because a long time ago they associated it with being black drug. This was before Martin Luther King. Yeah, yeah. Back in the day, black people smoked it and cool white people. Yeah, they wanted to point a finger at somebody to make it look bad. But no, that wasn't racist. Captain Awesome. That's just how it was looked at. I remember those days. I remember the days when people had to sit at a different part of the store in Woolworth. Animal Papa said, very proud of you, Big Steve. That's everywhere, Grandpa, once in the system. It is. And go figure. A lot of times, a lot of the people that I worked with, they didn't live very long. And like Big Steve was saying, you Thorazine and oh man, every other thing. She said, that's so sad. Racism is so sad. It is. Big Steve said, I'm damn sure I won't have a psychotic episode. I'm in control of myself. Exactly. And if that's what people can do to have control of their own life, then it should be something that's very legal. They do eat you from the inside out, Animal Papa. I can swear to that. And a lot of times take away motor functions and eat at the brain. Captain Awesome said they need to know, especially with the young people nowadays, they could be making more money if they made it legal, but they don't see that. Oh, they do see it, but in the States, it's hard because the places like in Colorado and stuff, banks won't take their money because it's against the law federally. She says, I know if I have an episode, I'm going to prison or the state hospital. That will never happen. And as I know just by you talking, Big Steve, that you do have control of yourself, and that's a wonderful thing, man. If you got to blaze every 10 minutes, you know what? Bless you. Angela Critters, good evening and welcome. Hope you had a great day. Animal Papa said they make the brain mush. Pot is much better. Yes, I agree. You blaze every 10. There you go. Christy says, hi, Angela. Animal Papa said, that's right, Grandpa. I mean, it all started back in the day. I could tell you one of the biggest advocates for against legalization in every state where it comes up. One of the biggest advocates against it is the alcohol business. Angela said, yes, Grandpa, very hot and sunny. Well, there you go. Alicia said, Angela, hello. I mean, I lived through the Reagan era where the commercial was, this is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. And we used to joke about that when every time that commercial would come on, we'd say, where's the bacon or the sausage? Well, did you hear someone silently say hello to you? Oh, gosh. Well, stay here. Stay here with Daddy. She says, well, not every 10. That be too much. Got to conserve. Yeah, I hear you on that. Yeah, the 2 fried eggs commercial, Angela. We laughed every time. See, up, where's the bacon or the sausage? And some buttered toast would be nice. And Papa said they should have made that legal long ago instead of alcohol. Nobody fight or crashes cars on pot. No, well, I can tell you there's been times where I probably shouldn't have smoked and drove. Being impaired in any way when you're driving is, I mean, you're going down the road here now, 85 miles an hour on the interstate. But you talk to any police officer and tell me who they'd rather deal with. I used to work at a bar, and I can tell you, some people when they drink, They get mean and ugly. Angela said, agree, Animal Papa. Big Steve says, right now I'm paying 25 for an eighth. Yep. That's about average. That's not too bad. But I lived in California for 5 years, so it's good. Oh yeah, still do, Animal Papa. We can grow our own here. Animal Papa says, hi, Angela. Oh gosh. Oh, she says, scratch my butt, make me feel good. Oh, scratch my butt, make me feel good. I love you. Yes, I do. I have to tell you, Luna, it's not like I just go around scratching every girl's butt, You are special. There you go. Animal Papa says, talk to you, you choke. Yeah, what's the worst thing? The worst thing that's ever happened to me when I smoked was I passed out. And you know what? Remembering back every time I needed to. It was one of those kind of days. Yeah, no one's ever smoked themselves to death, thank God. And they say that it's bad for that was that was for you, Big Steve. See, but you can't do that in front of the camera on YouTube. They consider that inappropriate. Whew. That was a good one. Made Grandpa happy. You didn't know what, Angela? Steve jinxed me? You think so? Papa's laughing. Yeah, that was a good hit. Big Steve says, huh, Christy, LOL. And this is that you cannot. Oh no, it. Well, if you were monetized, they would consider that inappropriate. I don't know if they could shut you down for it, but same with drinking, you would have to age restrict it. Well, thank you, Animal Papa. You're awesome too. Yeah, they do, Big Steve. But you know what? That's what it all comes down to. It's like people that do cover songs on YouTube. It's very clear in the rules that if you use someone else's song, you have to have permission, and they let you uh, go on and on and on. But once you're monetized, they can come in there and either strike your channel or shut you down. Yeah, you have to age restrict, and if you age restrict, then they won't put ads on your videos. But if you get up around 50,000, 100,000 subscribers and you're doing stuff like that, then they'll put ads on your channel. Go figure, huh? They won't do it until it comes time where they can make some good money. I mean, I'm really surprised they never said anything about smoking cigarettes. A lot of people don't. But I've seen a lot of people on YouTube smoking and toking and drinking their big 40. And that's all well and good. Myself, I enjoy getting the ads and making my $3 or $4 a week. Yeah, like I said, Angela, a lot of times they're just not noticing it. There's millions and millions of people on YouTube. And Papa said, that's the world we live in. Money talks. Exactly. Christy said, don't forget to smash that like button. Thank you. I have not, Big Steve. That I've never made any dabs. I can make some good. I got hash bags, and well, this here, that's all leaf. Now I put that in my hash bags and run the cold water in it, and there's 5 different bags. And geez, the bottom bag, which is 10 microns, it's almost like a butter. I will check her out. I will check her out. Just hit the like. Well, thank you, Angela. I see that. I might make it to 20 yet. I do. I like it when I see. Right now, I have 9 people in here, and I'm really comfortable with that. Deb and Granny are so often. I'll have to check her out. You know, Live streams where you get a lot of your hours from. But the way I look at it is, I get a certain group of people in here every time I do a live stream, which is wonderful because we can catch up and they're from everywhere. I found a I found another way, Big Steve, is you take the 90 proof, 90% rubbing alcohol, and you do that and strain it and let it run down in like a baking pan, preferably a glass pan, and then put a fan over the top of it. And by the next morning, all that alcohol is evaporated, and you have this nice little like gooey resin. Yeah, the oil is good. They do a lot of dabs. A friend of mine has this great big skull, which is quite fun. Hey, keeps me at an even keel. If I didn't have that, I think I'd hurt somebody probably with some of the stuff I still see in this world. So it's a good thing, you know. As I do now is I take my medicine and I might have abused some baked goods. Big Steve says Dabby knows K, but I like to smoke flower. Yeah, all the flavor and stuff. Yeah, I hear you. That a lot of times you don't get the flavors. You thought dabbing was the dance? It can be. Thank you, Animal Papa. Yeah, the flavor and the smell and taste. Yeah, you got it. You got it. They all go hand in hand. Lisa said, guys, I'm going to go now. Love you, Grandpa and Luna. You're under from the bottom of my heart. Well, Lisa, thank you so much. Much love to you and bless you. You have a great night. Big Steve says, God's gift to us, exactly. Lisa said, much love, everyone. Animal Papa said, you're welcome, Grandpa. Christy said, bye, Alicia. Take care. Yes, we hope you have a great night, Alicia. Animal Papa said, take care, Alicia. I hope our cannabis talk didn't chase you off, Alicia. Alicia said, bless you. Grandpa and Luna, bless you, everyone. Thank you, guys. You too. Animal Papa said, that's right, Big Steve. Teacup says, Alicia, good night. Glad to see you're still here, Alicia. Teacup, you're from Thailand, right? Well, I can tell you, you can't find it anymore, but back in my younger days, they used to have this thing called Thai stick. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a time. I do remember that Thai stick and water beds. I think what they did is they wrapped regular smoke around the stick and then uh, dipped it in hash oil. Oh yeah, yeah, Big Steve, I am. I'm an old hippie man. They had what they called head shops where you'd go in there and they'd sell incense, and then they had a room where you'd go in there and it'd be all these fluorescent posters and black lights, and then they had a water bed on the floor. Tie stick's a wonderful thing, man. Wonderful. Animal Pop is laughing. Big Steve says, "Hell yeah." I'm just sad that there's not things like that around anymore. Not here. I mean, they come up with some very creative things like that machine that they make dabs with. I mean, you can get an industrial sized one that's like the size of a paper shredder, and they hook up CO2 to it, and they stick this stuff start putting the stuff down the hopper, man, and the dabs just come pouring out the bottom. Oh yeah, I am real. Yes, peace. Finally at work. There you go. You got a couple minutes, teacups, or you gotta go into the meeting. Yes, Thai stick. Have you ever heard of that? It's a form of marijuana that they made in Thailand, and it was very potent, very good. You could actually hallucinate off of it. It's a good day there. You have years ago, yeah. Oh yes, you always have a meeting before you go into work. Animal Papa says he got you, Teacup. You have to Google Thai stick. Yes. I don't even know if it's produced there anymore, Teacup. I know that it was something that the soldiers in Vietnam used to like to do. Steve says, I don't want to hallucinate. The trees say enough to me already. Teacup says 65 a.m. right now. I have a meeting at 7:30. Well, there you got to work early. You might have time for a cup of coffee or tea, little little conversation with one of your fellow employees. Yes, it's morning there. What a beautiful part of the world. 7:30 to 16:30. That would be 4:30 if I remember my military time. Work early, leave early. Yeah, that is a long day. 9 hours. Imagine you get a lunch break that they're not paying you for. Teacup says, yes, kind of. I used to do 12-hour shifts. And I can tell you some days a 12-hour shift in a group home, let's just say it could be a little overwhelming. My main has a half-hour lunch. Maine has a I was a mental health worker, Animal Papa. Teacup says so 8 hours work. Do you know the system in Maine is designed to keep people in the system, the way I look at it, because they tell someone with a mental illness you can do whatever you want, but then when they do it, then they're punished for it. Not by us, but by the court system. I don't miss it very much, Animal Papa. I can tell you that. Yeah, there. You know what, Teacup? It did have its moments because there were some people that actually wanted to do something and not to be where they were at. But there was a lot that didn't want to be there. And now my son's doing the same work because unfortunately here in Maine they have some of the best colleges in the United States, but then don't have the jobs. Welcome back, Stephanie. You know he's got uh, a 4-year degree in business. Teacup says, "I get that, Grandpa." You're back until Lauren's ready to go eat. Well, I'm glad you're back. Teacup says, "I get that, Grandpa." Animal Papa says, "I guess you've seen a lot of sad stories. It must get sad some days." It does. Yes, my son is doing it. because there's no jobs here in Maine for people with a 4-year business degree. Luna's over in the chair. Christy said, good night, Grandpa and Luna and everyone. Thanks for having me. Thank you for coming, Christy. Much love to you and bless you. Have a good night. Benny says, thank you, Teacup. Benny says, have a great night, Christy. Teacup says, good night, Christy. And Animal Papa said, good night, Christy. See, Christy said, night, everyone. Much love. Much love to you. People that come in here, they come in and they stay and they chat. And the ones that come in and are looking for subs, they don't last very long because they're not getting what they want. Much love, Christy. Angela said, this is a nice place to be. Thank you, Angela. LeBain, thank you. Big hugs, darling. Mwah. Teacup says, Angela, yes, it is. And love having you here, Angela. Like I said, people come in here and chat. Everybody's respectful and nice with each other. Sometimes we can go off a little bit on what we're talking about, but when we do, everybody's respectful to each other. Animal Papa said, yes, I love Grandpa's stream. It's real here. Thank you, Animal Papa. And again, thank you, LeBain. Do appreciate it so much. LeBain says, hey, Angela. Teacup says, oh, LeBain, you are awesome. Yes, she is. LeBain's a sweetheart. Teacup says, oh, LeBain, you are awesome. LeBain says, thank you, Teacup. Animal Papa says, you're very welcome. No, thank you again. I appreciate the people that come in here. Bain says, never thank me, Grandpa. Thank Jesus, he tells me. Well, thank Jesus as well. But I was brought up, Stephanie, when someone does something nice for you, you say thank you, you know? And it warms my heart. Good evening, John. Everybody say hi to John. Bain says, I know, Grandpa. I know I don't have to say thank you, but I have to say thank you. Yeah, I smoke a lot, Animal Papa. Bain says, hi, John. Teacup says, I respect your Jesus, Bain. Animal Papa said, hi, John. So, Stephanie, is Lauren listening? John says, hey, LeBain. Hey, Papa. Bain says, I believe there is a higher being, Teacup. I happen to call him God. John says, hello, Teacup. Bain says, Lauren's in the shower. Is he singing? Teacup says, oh, wonderful, LeBain. Stephanie, thank you so much. I know I don't have to say thank you, but Luna says thank you. Right there. She snored. Do appreciate that. Animal Papa said John 635. Teacup says wow, LeBain. No, he's not singing. One for me, one for Luna. John says 724, Papa. Animal Papa said thank you, John, much. Yes, you can get a big old bone with that. Do you know I'm thinking, Stephanie? I'm thinking, I don't know yet, Angela Critters. You know, Luna's had about 15 of these little munchy things here. I may make us egg salad. You know, we both really like the egg salad, but then we go to bed and it's a competition. She is very spoiled, Stephanie. You know what? I'm really proud and it warms my heart to be able to say that. Luna appreciates it, everything. The last time I got her a different food at Tractor Supply, but rated just as good. And then of course I got to get the soft food to mix in with that because she dry. And Papa said 2740. Yep, coming right up there. Going to hit 5,000 by the end of June. You know, as soon as the sun starts coming out here, I'm going to be able to go out and do some filming. Bain says, Animal Pop, I already have you hugs. Thank you. You know, when Angela Critters showing hearts. Thank you, Angela. Yeah, when we go to Tractor Supply, we go over to the snack department. She picks up something she wants. I get it, you know. If it's one of those chew things that don't last very long, I'm thinking about getting a bone-in roast. Angela's a sweetheart, and so is Sis Teacup. I agree. But if I get one of those bone-in roasts, she can have that bone. Which with pork bones, they don't last very long. I'm thinking a beef bone might last a little longer. Angela said, LeBain, you are the best. She is. she making she making sure that me and my girl here can do those extra special things, you know? Teacup says, yes, Angela is so sweet. Buffering? Oh no. Grace says, I'm back. My internet is down. Maybe it's on your end, Stephanie. Bain says, oh, thank you, Angela. I think you're pretty bomb too, LOL. Bain says, hey, Trey. Well, I'm glad you said that, Angela. I hope she is. I hope she's happy. Hold on a second. Someone is knocking on my door. What's up? Yeah, I gotta get down with my live stream. Yeah, are you guys out back? Give about 10 minutes.
Yeah, and close the door for you. You still on?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That was me. I thought you'd be done by now, so I thought, come get.
It's not buffering anymore. Good. No, it's not the popo. It was my neighbor. You don't answer your door anymore? That was my neighbor, Xavier. Angela said, John, I'm the same. They twist. Yes, Xavier. You met him before. That's where I get my wonderful chicken and red beans and rice from. Yeah, his name's Xavier. We call him Savi. He went outside already. But I will tell him that myself, I'm getting ready to go out there. That's why he knocked on the door. He knows my schedule better than me. He says, I thought you'd be off. It was 8 o'clock. But yeah, I'm gonna tell him to dab for you. Yeah, I will do that. But I'm gonna call it an evening, everybody. And I do appreciate each and every one of you that come in. Bless every one of you and much love. And Stephanie, you enjoy your dinner there. You're living in a remote area and you're cautious. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But have a good night. Much love to each and every one of you. And God bless you. Bye.